Guys, today we have with us Rahul. Rahul, we want to know about your story, your CMAT preparation, and how you
Yes.
came to IMT Nagpur and everything related. So before we start with that, I want to know the first question: Where you from?
Sir, I'm from Roorkee, Uttarakhand, and I did my bachelor's in commerce. Then I worked for 3 years in TCS, and after that I gave CMAT and came here.
Great. So TCS में जब थे, you came with the 3 years of work ex.
Yes,
So
sir.
what was in your mind when you chose this college or in general MBA का वो कब आया ख्याल कि मेरे को MBA करना चाहिए?
Uh, right, sir. So when I was preparing for the CMAT along with my job, so I was thinking ki why let's pivot my career, and I think two three things which were in my mind that let's pivot my career, and for that I started preparing for CMAT in 2022, and then I thought ki let's because I was in a industry where the growth was very stagnant. So I thought let's do an MBA and let's do one.
Okay, there's a fun fact here. 40% of the MBAs are from IT companies, TCS,
Yes, sir.
Infosys, all these companies. 40%. So, matlab they're not happy there. They want something big. So that's why they go for MBA. Okay, we'll move to our CMAT preparation.
Yes,
You won
sir.
97 percentile,
Yes, sir.
which is approximately, I think, 280 marks, if you remember.
sir. 284.
Mota mota 284 marks.
280.
Okay, great. So, what was your strategy for CMAT? How much you prepared? Especially, I want to know about GK and innovation section. How you prepare for these two things?
So the bottom line is quant and reasoning are almost like you have to do it. But the main competitive advantage comes when you prepare extra for GK and entrepreneurship. So these are very two important things which can give you an edge over the other students. So I was daily reading newspapers, and since CMAT preparation requires hardly 2 to 3 months, so I was continuously preparing for like I was reading newspapers, then I was reading magazines, and apart from that, since I have done sometimes a preparation in past.
Now we
So
have 30 days for the exam. So
yes, sir.
what will you advise from the JK point? Because now there's no time to read newspapers,
Yes, sir.
frankly. So what I recommend is if you can do last 1 year ka GK. So
Yes,
there
sir.
are
Yes, sir. Correct.
PDFs available. I'll post the link in the video link. So if you can
Yes,
go
sir.
through that 1 year ka GK,
Yes,
I
sir.
think it's more than sufficient.
Yes, sir. The same strategy I approach because there is website. I think I go through it, and I was reading only the main headlines that has
Correct,
happened in the
correct.
last year. So that has really helped me to that.
Correct. And CMAT is especially notorious that what they do, they convert a current affair question to static question.
Yes, sir.
So they do that. So once you read the news, you have to read under the line as well.
Correct,
कि
sir.
क्या हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है, and they can, for example, NATO attacked somewhere. So they'll not ask you question of who attacked.
Yes.
They'll ask you the question of NATO का headquarter किधर है, ये
Yes.
किधर है, वो किधर है.
Right, sir.
So if you can go through last 1 year का current affair, I think
Correct,
that'll
sir.
help a lot.
Correct.
That's what you did.
Yes, sir.
And the moment and whomever I met now who is a CMAT का good scorer, they all have said the same thing के GK innovation. These are two areas where you
Correct.
can easily score good marks.
Correct.
Do you remember the breakup of marks? How much you scored? मोटा मोटा breakup अगर कोई याद हो? How much you scored in maths, verbal?
So I guess out of 20 in
20
GK, I got 12 or 13 questions
13,
right.
good.
And I think the bottom line is if you do quant and reasoning, okay, the main factor comes in like GK and entrepreneurship. And the questions are relatively easier, like not that much
Correct, not
difficult.
that difficult.
If you have, you are reading, I mean, if you're reading continuously, so you have that apt key.
That great. So from the innovation
Yes, sir.
point of view, so what we have done, we have made we have the syllabus. So we have
Yes, sir.
made a syllabus out of that. We made few questions out of that.
Yes, sir.
If anyone can do those questions, I think that's enough
Sure,
to
sir, sure.
crack. So innovation आपका कितना score होगा? मोटा मोटा out of 20, 12, 14, 15,
So
10,
range from 13 to 14.
13, 14.
Yes, sir.
So into 4 किया जाए, so मोटा मोटा you are 50, 50, 100 plus marks
sir.
you are getting from these two areas. And after talking to you, I'm realizing your maths verbal was not that great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you compensated by scoring well
Yes,
in
sir.
this area. So guys, so innovation and GK में अगर तुम 100 marks ले आते हो, so anyone who's scoring around 180, 200, suddenly you shot up to
Correct.
280 to 300 marks.
Correct.
If you can work on these two areas.
Yes, sir.
Great. So now we want to know about what happened in the college. Like, of course, once you join the college, there are a lot of changes which are happening in you.
Correct.
So you got your summer placement in Crisil.
Yes.
So there's one misnomer that those who are more work ex, like you have 3 years of work ex,
Yes,
they're
sir.
not selected early on. Is this that you felt? You also felt that kind of a challenge being having the work ex?
Not really, sir. Because the questions which were asked from me were very basic, that related to mostly finance and economics. And any student, it doesn't matter you have a work-ex or not. If you are a fresher, if you have good knowledge on these subjects, especially in finance and economics, because Crisil is a company which mostly focuses on macroeconomic trends and economics these things. So I guess any whether be fresher or people, they can easily
And
crack
you
the
were the
interview.
first one to
Yes, sir.
get the job on campus.
I was the first one to crack
ठीक है,
it.
तो यार ये सारे मिसनॉमर्स है कि नहीं मेरे पास वर्क एक्स था तो मेरा नहीं हुआ, या आई हैव नो वर्क एक्सपीरियंस आई कुड नॉट गेट थ्रू. इट्स ऑल डिपेंड ऑन इंडिविजुअल. इफ यू
sir.
विल टू वर्क हार्ड, then of course, and you being from TCS background, you don't have much knowledge about finance in the company because that's a more IT oriented company. I assume you work in the IT technical domain.
Yes, sir. I was working.
So
right.
then you have to work on your
Correct,
skills, all those skills. Superb. So how college helped you in this journey?
So for my first term, I was we were reading these two subjects. One was managerial economics, and one was financial accounting. And the teachers were really great, and even the placement committee has really helped me because before the interview happened, we they were briefing about, and I talked to my seniors also because they have really helped me about how to go about interview, and especially talking about the teachers, they have really helped me in terms of finance and economics, and I'm very thankful to them.
Great, superb. So the college, that's a college contribution
Yes,
towards helping you out this thing. Okay, do you remember your order in CMAT? First you did maths, then verbal, on the day of the exam. So any kind of a overview if you can give us.
So I started from quant because I feel when you get questions right, you get that confidence. Okay, I did that part, and since
यार कॉमर्स वाला क्वांट की बात करा, अच्छा लगा सुन के. नो मैं क्वांट नहीं कर सकता, बाकी सब कर लूंगा मैं.
so then I after doing quant, then I gone for the reasoning part, and once they were completed, then I go for the GK and entrepreneurship part
And English verbal.
and English verbal.
Great. So did you get time to revise the paper as well? Did you went to a second round of this thing? Because CMAT you have enough time.
Yeah.
So normally what people do, they say what I've heard from many people that they went through the complete paper,
Yes,
then
sir.
revised everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even because I remember I completed my paper in around 2 hours, and I got like extra 1 hour to see which questions are right, which questions are wrong.
Great. So what there are two theories on that. One, you complete the full paper,
Yes.
and then you revise all 100 questions, or you go section by section. So you did section by section, or you did a complete run through the paper?
I mean, section by section.
सेक्शन बाय सेक्शन. तो पहले मैथ्स कर लिया, फिर मैथ्स को रिवाइज कर लिया, देन वर्बल कर लिया, वर्बल कर लिया. दैट्स द बेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी यू कैन फॉलो, बिकॉज व्हेन यू रिवाइज ना, यू डू 2-3 एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन व्हिच डिड यू ऑलरेडी डू डन रॉन्ग, एंड देन यू डू देम राइट. ये हमेशा होता ही होता है. बट सम टाइम इट कैन बैकफायर. बाद में जाके साला पहले गलत था कि अभी गलत है कि कौन सा गलत है, ये होता है. सो हाउ इज योर कैंपस लाइफ कमिंग फ्रॉम नॉर्थ इंडिया एंड देन कमिंग टू नागपुर? डिड यू फेल्ट एनी काइंड ऑफ कि अरे ये कहाँ पे आ गए, ये कैसे हो गया?
No, sir, because I was working previously, and 2 COVID years, like it was a much of a breather for us because I worked for 2 years, and that too in work from home model. So it was very difficult. I wanted a breather, and since the campus life is very good, it is lush green, and it's me for the first time that I've been living with so many people at a residential campus. So it's a new experience to me.
करेक्ट. फॉर यू इट्स उल्टा कि नॉर्मली वहाँ पे घर बैठ बैठ के बोर हो गया था, नाउ यू आर हैविंग एंजॉयिंग अ कैंपस लाइफ.
Yes, sir.
या ऑब्वियसली द कैंपस इज ब्यूटीफुल. एंड अभी रात को 10 बज रहे हैं, हम लोग यहाँ पे रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल कैंपस.
Yes, sir.
सो ग्रेट यार. सो राहुल, ऑल द बेस्ट,
Thank you
एंड
so
होपफुली यू डू वेल इन योर सेकंड ईयर.
Thank you so much.
थैंक
sir.
यू, थैंक
Thank
यू.
you so much.